Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your 30-minute weekly dose of all things badminton. Coming up on the show, the final Super 500 event of 2019 concluded in Hong Kong last Sunday. We hear from the champions. Plus, Tai Tzu Ying hopes to recover from her knee injury in time for the season-ending HSBC BWF World Tour finals.
自己都要比较注意在比赛的时候的状况。
And the BWF's para-badminton stars were in Tokyo last week, giving the shuttlers the chance to test out the venue ahead of the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. We begin with the YONEX-SUNRISE Hong Kong Open 2019, where local shuttler Lee Chuk-yu capped off a dream week with his first major HSBC BWF World Tour title. The 23-year-old had been promoted from the qualifying round and had taken down big-name opponents like Shi Yuqi, Victor Axelsen and Kidambi Srikanth en route to the final. In his first major final, Lee showed nerves of steel against Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. Up until the very end, Lee rushed the net and blew his shot at 19 all in the third. But he caught out Ginting on his next return, leaving him scrambling with a trick shot. It was then Ginting's turn to falter under pressure as Lee bravely fought back to win 16-21, 21-10, 22-20 in an hour and 17 minutes in front of a rapturous crowd.
其實臨尾冇諗過贏輸，其實臨尾嗰一分咁樣贏，我完全冇諗過係咁樣去贏到呢個冠軍。
I try so hard to play well and then manage well how I'm thinking on the court and then how I play on the court. So, but from the last points, it's for me it's quite not unfair. It's not fair because I don't know. So,
其實呢個冠軍對我嚟講係成長一大步，因為由之前300嘅比賽攞冠軍，事隔到而家係事隔2年嘅時候，所以呢個冠軍係俾我一個好大嘅進步。
China's Chen Yufei too delivered a gutsy performance against Ratchanok Intanon as the Chinese picked up her 6th title of an incredible season. Chen looked worn out in the second game and early in the third, but found a second wind, pushing the pace and taking the initiative against her Thai opponent to close out the match 21-18, 13-21, 21-13 for a second straight title victory.
是一个收获，对，收获了1年，但是还是有进步的地方，还是要有，就是还是要努力的地方，还有。
Even I lost today, but I think that actually I feel more confident than before, and I also win the top player, and I try to keep my deep feeling and try to improve everything. What is my weakness?
China also secured victory in women's doubles with Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan, narrowly edging out Korea's Chang Ye-na and Kim Hai-rin in the second longest match of the day. The seesawing battle saw the third seeds draw first blood by taking the opener, but the roles were quickly reversed in the second as the Koreans fought back to level the match.
我觉得就是在第3局的开局，因为我们双方都是比较疲劳的一个状态，然后一直持平，但是那个时候就看谁可以把困难熬过去，因为有很多的多拍，所以我们战胜了2个多拍，我们心理上会更加的自信。
In a determined display, Chen and Jia came back stronger in the decider to seal the win 21-11, 13-21, 21-15 for their 4th Tour crown in the season.
特别的开心，因为我觉得很不容易这一站拿到冠军，因为已经是第2站了，我们在第2站的发挥一般都没有第1站好。
Korea, however, did come away winners in the men's doubles final. The unseeded Choi Sol-gyu and Seo Seung-jae delivered the other big upset of the day as they outlasted world champions Mohammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan. After dropping their first game of the tournament in the opener, Choi and Seo showed immense belief as they turned the tables on their Indonesian opponents to secure the come-from-behind 13-21, 21-12, 21-13 victory.
I think in the second set they changed strategy, so they open first and then counter attack, and also in third set they have more power, so we are a bit tired.
Japan's only win came in mixed doubles as Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino clinched the only straight games win of the day. The four seeds were made to work hard in the opening game against China's He Jiting and Du Yue, but the 22-20 win in the first motivated Watanabe and Higashino to see the match through in two, sealing the second 21-16 for their first tour title in nearly 10 months. Next up is the Guangzhou Korea Masters, the final chance for players to make a push for a spot at the season-ending HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2019. HSBC's landmark partnership with BWF isn't just about taking elite badminton to the next level. The global financial powerhouse is also committed to using the sport to promote health and wellness in the community. Hoping to encourage the people in Hong Kong to live a healthy lifestyle in order to live a fulfilling life, HSBC Life recently rolled out a badminton roadshow in Stanley as part of its Badminton Experience Tour event series.
匯福保險啦，呢一個嘅羽毛球巡迴體驗館咧，今年已經係第2年進行㗎啦。咁其實我哋主要目的咧係想鼓勵香港市民多啲做運動啦，同埋注意健康。咁其實點解羽毛球咧背後咧原因咧都有3個。咁第一咧，原來咧有研究發現咧，如果係玩呢一個球拍呢一類嘅活動嘅話，例如羽毛球啦，係可以減低我哋嘅死亡率啦，係50%咁多嘅。咁第二個原因咧就係匯豐集團咧，亦都係一個世界羽聯嘅全球合作伙伴啦。第3個原因就係匯豐保險其實都明白到啦，每個人一生之中咧其實有好多嘅承諾嘅。咁如果要兌現承諾嘅話咧，其實一個健康身體係好緊要咯。咁所以今年個主題咧，我哋係用咗每個球拍之後都有一份承諾咧，就作為嗰個主題啦。咁再次將呢個活動係帶入社區之中嘅。
Lending support to the cause once again was Olympic bronze medalist Victor Axelsen, who joined Hong Kong's top women's singles player Chung Yan-yi at the Stanley Plaza.
咁可能觀眾都只會喺羽毛球比賽度先會見到我比賽，認識到我啦。咁就佢哋可能好少就會喺呢啲公眾嘅場合度見到我。咁所以我希望藉住今次呢個活動就可以同觀眾切磋球技啊，令佢哋對羽毛球有更深嘅認識，可以更加提升到對羽毛球嘅興趣。
I'm really excited to be here. This is my second time taking part at the HSBC Live event, and last time was a success, and I'm sure today will be another good time.
Adding to the star power was local para-badminton ace Chan Ho Yuan, who saw a unique opportunity to share his inspiring story.
羽毛球正式將我帶翻出嚟，我喺羽毛球場上面揾翻我嘅自信。咁我正正想透過我經歷話俾所有人聽，有一個好嘅運動咧，好似羽毛球咁，佢正正可以將你嘅人生由一個低谷帶翻上嚟。咁我更加希望話俾人聽，其實羽毛球係一個適合任何年齡啦、任何人士玩嘅，而且羽毛球係一個好簡單嘅運動，你只係攞起你嘅球拍，攞一個羽毛球，你就可以打到。
With a variety of engaging activities available, including opportunities to rub shoulders with the stars in a game of air badminton, there was no doubt people of all ages had a smashing good time.
咁今年個活動咧，其實咧都有好多新嘅主意啦。咁特別咧就係今年我哋有全新嘅 Air Badminton。咁第二咧就係咧一個遊戲就叫做8發8中啦。咁其實咧就要我哋參加者咧對準一個位咧係打一個羽毛球，咁就考佢哋嘅眼界啦，同埋考佢哋嗰個技術嘅。咁第3個咧就係一個旋風球拍啦。咁咧就係咧我哋有一個特別設計嘅匯豐保險個球拍啦，裡面就有一個速度咧嘅一個測試器嘅。咁你打完之後咧就可以記錄低咧你嗰個打球咧嗰個嘅速度㗎啦。
最開心就係可以同個國家隊喺度切磋球技咯。
呢度最開心嘅咁就真係可以同安松打波啦，因為係真係好榮幸嘅一件事，可以同到一個咁世界級嘅一個運動員打波。
The initiative with the Badminton Experience Tour and all the things HSBC Live are doing, it's super important to sort of get the word out there, and even folks who might not know much about badminton, when they come here and see at Stanley Plaza as today that there is some badminton going on, it will sort of they will see this and they will come, oh, I gotta try to play a little bit, and maybe a young kid will come by and pick up the badminton racket, and maybe he will fall in love with the sport.
The success at Stanley Plaza is testament to HSBC Life's ambitions for a healthier community. And with badminton central to its cause, Hong Kong can expect more of such exciting initiatives to come.
A promise is a promise. 如果我哋要兌現承諾咧，首先咧真係要注意咗自己健康先。係啦，咁其實咧未來嚟講咧，我哋會繼續透過社區活動啦、我哋產品啦同埋服務啦，去鼓勵咧大家都要注意健康，咁從而咧就做到啦，佢哋可以兌現到每一份嘅承諾嘅。
A knee injury forced Tai Tzu Ying to withdraw during her semi-final match in Fuzhou over a week ago, disrupting her preparation for the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2019. With the season-ending championship starting on the 11th of December, Tai is in a race against time to get fit and contend for the title she last won in 2016.
这个比赛其实不像我们可能前2场还可以稍微有一点排名比较后面的，对，然后我们其实到那个循环一开始打，大家就是前8强，就是真的像从8强开始比赛的感觉，然后打了3场之后，又要再打2个4强的感觉，对，然后其实这样子的强度我觉得蛮大的，对啊，然后而且我觉得女单的水准其实一直在提升，然后时间也都一直在拉长，所以自己都要比较注意在比赛的时候的状况。
In order to stay on top of her game and consistently challenge for the major titles, Tai now has one of the biggest entourages traveling with her: 2 coaches, a trainer, and a physiotherapist.
这其实是一个台湾一个体育署的计划吧，对，然后他希望可以对比较优秀的运动员去让他更没有顾虑的去全力以赴的比赛，对啊，我觉得这个帮助其实对，我们出来比赛其实是有很大的帮助。以前刚出来的时候，可能会因为疲劳没有办法恢复，然后可能隔天就会输了比赛。对，然后现在其实就是一有状况就可以马上处理，这其实就是对我们有最大的帮助。2个教练其实就是负责在我训练上面，然后还有比赛上面，他们可能在打之前会跟我做比赛上面的叮咛吧。在上场前，其实一个是我的体能训练师，然后他就是负责我在台湾的一些重训的方面，就是然后还有体能，对，敏捷这些东西，然后再加上我赛前的热身，对，然后还有另外一个是下来之后可能帮助我的疲劳恢复，然后或者是说受伤的治疗处理。
With a strong team behind her, Tai Tzu Ying will be hoping to reach Guangzhou in peak condition.
因为我觉得到了年底吧，所以其实比赛蛮多的，然后一直到尾声，到最后一站之后，我觉得大家多多少少身上都会有很多的疲劳或者是受伤，对啊，然后就希望自己这次也可以把受伤降到最低吧。
Time for a quick break here on Badminton Unlimited, but stay with us as we turn our focus to para-badminton and the test event for the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. Plus, we hear from Indian Paralympic hopeful Krishna Naga on his journey to become one of the nation's top para-badminton stars.
I think I'm a good player because of speed, jump, running, sprints, and agility.
Last week was a pivotal moment for the para-badminton fraternity. The Hulic Daihatsu Japan Para-Badminton International 2019 wasn't only the last chance of the year for players to rack up qualification points for Tokyo 2020 Paralympics, it also gave an opportunity for officials to use the tournament as a test event for the upcoming sports extravaganza.
2017年からこの日本ジャパンパラインターナショナルは開催されていますけども、最初の2年は東京の郊外の町田市で開かれましたけども、今年は来年の2020年パラリンピックの会場である代々木第一体育館でテストイベントとして開催しています。約200名の選手が今大会は参加しています。で、35カ国。
The 5-day tournament culminated with 14 titles up for grabs on finals day, 4 of which were contested in Japan-China matchups. However, the hosts could only come out tops in 2 categories, courtesy of Ayako Suzuki in the women's singles standing upper 5 and Sarina Satomi and Yuma Yamazaki's efforts in the women's doubles wheelchair 1 and 2 class. Suzuki was determined not to disappoint the home crowd when she came up against the reigning world champion Yang Chuxia. The top seed avenged her loss in the World Championships finals, prevailing 21-19, 22-20.
日本での開催でしたので絶対金を取るぞという気持ちでやりました。2ゲーム目の18点からが厳しかったんですけれども、作戦とかは多分長いラリーが続くっていうのが想定されたので、粘って取るっていうのと、あとラリーで勝負になるので自分から決めに行ってミスをしないっていうことを心に入れてから入りました。
Women's doubles wheelchair 1, wheelchair 2 duo Satomi and Yamazaki were on a mission after their respective setbacks in their singles campaign. Facing Liu Yutong and Yingmeng Liu, the Japanese women showed great character to bounce back in the second game before claiming a 14-21, 25-23, 21-15 victory.
本当率直にすごく嬉しいっていうのと、あとはそうですね、このすごく意識していた選手なので、その選手と戦うことができて、もう本当に今後の課題がもうはっきり見える試合だったなと思ったので。
そうですね、やっぱ1ゲーム目はこのローテーションの逆を突かれるっていうことがすごく多くって、でそうするとそこをどう私たちが対応すればいいかが分からなくて、バタバタしてるうちに終わってしまったっていう印象だったんですが、第2セットはこう狙うべきところをしっかり狙い続けられたっていうところがやっぱ勝因の一つじゃないかなって思います。
私の中ではちょっと休めるってことがお祝いというかもうご褒美だなって思ってます。
China's Cheng Hefeng was Japan's chief tormentor in the other two contests. Haruka Fujuno was her first victim in the women's singles standing lower four final. The world number 4 was powerless to stop Cheng from claiming her second Japan Parabadminton International title of her career.
因为这是我第2次来日本比赛嘛，第1次是2017年。那我也是得到了冠军，所以这次也想再拿到冠军。因为前面的比赛都不是很激烈，所以还是没有找到比赛的感觉吧。然后今天失误稍微多了一点，但还算圆满的拿到了冠军，还是很开心。
Cheng returned to the court with Ma Huihui in the women's doubles standing lower 3 and standing upper 5 clash. And the world champions were simply too good against Noriko Ito and Ayako Suzuki. The Chinese pair wrapped up their third title of the year in emphatic fashion, winning with a final score of 21-13, 21-8.
我们就觉得自己发挥好就好了，打好自己就行了。
就做好自己，还是做好自己。因为打过很多次了，跟他们。我觉得，就这个场馆是明年奥运会的场馆嘛。所以提前来感受一下这种决赛的氛围挺好的。
In other results, Chita Mo and Lucas Mazzo also went home with 2 titles under their belts, while England's Daniel Bethel finally found the breakthrough against world champion Pramod Bhagat in the men's singles standing lower 3 final with a straight games triumph.
I feel amazing. Pramod's been my biggest rival this year. I've played him in 6 finals this year, and he's beaten me on the last 3 occasions. He's a great champion. He's world champion. Had a fantastic season, and I knew it was going to be a really, really tough fight. And I was just really pleased with how I played. I had a game plan going in, and I stuck to it really well.
The race to Tokyo 2020 picks up once again in January, with Brazil set to host the first Parabadminton International Tournament next year. Krishna Nagar is a name that India has high hopes for medaling at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. In 2019, a Paralympic qualifying year, Nagar has found tremendous success in the men's short stature 6 category, having won medals in every event he's competed in. Nagar shares his story on reaching the top of his game with Badminton Unlimited.
I started playing badminton because I can jump. So means little bit high. So in this the net height will slow, means short, like 5 feet 1 inch. So I was confident that I can jump and smash. So that's why I choose badminton, and also my favorite game. Because in this we have full stamina. We do everything, like jumping and agility. Everything we do. I think I'm a good player because of speed, jump, running, sprints, and agility. Every day we do 3 sessions: morning 4:30 and afternoon, and then afternoon 12:30, and then after that evening. Yeah, we play 9 hours per day. Yeah. If I describe my coach on practice time, he is everything. hard discipline. He wants everything. But we all students are not do something. Sometimes we do little bit comedy, so get punishment us. So like this. First main thing is if coach see us when we are playing, so he tell us our mistakes and our benefits. What the story we will play on the court and according to player. So he will describe anything. Absolutely, I'm excited for this, for Olympics, because first time badminton is added. So it will be a major tournament for us. First we all qualify for this. In every country, one person could qualify in every category. Like in my SS6, only singles event, and I have to qualify for this. So here we in the qualify and Olympic qualifiers qualification only totally basis on 2019 years, fully on games. My highlighted when I was started, because everything says you can't do anything in your life. So but when I see para badminton, so now I can see any other people say I can do anything. I play para badminton because it's a chance to do something for me, for everything, and those who supported me when I was born. So after 2 years, I have a problem in my body. So my height is still stopped. So when I was in school, so everyone is normal, able bodies. So I feel so inferior. And then I was play, but on that time I was run so fast, and do sprints every day, and jumps. Also, when I listen about the para badminton and I qualify for this, so para badminton is inspiration for me, and it gives me a lot of chance and lot of information and a lot of views and everything.
Following 5 hectic weeks of back-to-back tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour, the badminton fraternity arrived in Guangzhou metropolitan city. Here's a quick 90-second preview of the Guangzhou Career Masters 2019. The last stop to earn some valuable points in order to qualify for the season-ending finale in Guangzhou, the Korean city attracted one of the strongest fields all year in a Super 300 event. Korea have an impressive lineup in women's doubles with Lee So-hee, Shin Seung-chan and Kim So-young, Kong Hee-young occupying the 5th and 7th spots on the seedings list respectively. The two Korean pairs have won 5 tour titles between them this season and are capable on any day to take on their higher-ranked Japanese or Chinese rivals. It will also be interesting to see if the Japanese can restore order, having won only once in the last 8 tournaments in their most dominant discipline. The home media's attention, though, will probably be on 17-year-old An Se-young. The Korean defeated Carolina Marin in France last month, the biggest scalp and title of her budding career. But An's quest for another title will be tough, with 3 former world number 1s in the mix. Doubles specialist Seo Seong-jae is seeded 3rd and 8th in the mixed and men's doubles category respectively. He's another up-and-coming Korean superstar to look out for, already a 2-time mixed doubles champion this season. With a mix of local and international stars ready to take the courts from the 19th of November, the Guangzhou Career Masters 2019 is not to be missed. That's it for this episode of Badminton Unlimited. Join us again next week as we speak exclusively with Hafiz Faisal and Gloria Emmanuel Wijaja as they look to fill the void in Indonesia's mixed doubles left by Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir.
Kita harus terusin tradisinya mereka secara nggak langsung, mungkin ada dibantu sama Ucok sama Meli, dan kita juga pasti berjuang juga di situ untuk melanjutkan tradisinya mereka.
And we look ahead to the penultimate HSBC BWF World Tour tournament of 2019, the Syed Modi International in Lucknow, India. In the meantime, remember to log on to BWF World Tour for all the latest updates and features on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Bye-bye.